Vegas, what we doing? Haney fight tonight. Out on the strip last night. The girls was out there getting to it. The OnlyFans must have fell off. The OnlyFans done fell off. So let me see. You know, talk about forced into marriage and monogamy. Forced into marriage and monogamy. And depend that. So we're gonna talk about it. I know you about to start your roll call, OG Philly in here. Let's go. You know how we do it. The roll call begins. The roll call begins. What city, what state, what country we checking in from? I'm checking in from Vegas. Devin Haney and Jojo Diaz fight. Jojo! Haney got to come with the come on. They gonna do what they do now. But I wanted to speak on force into marriage and monogamy because players, y'all out here running around reckless through Vegas, right? You want to pay to play. Now, you can pay to play, but you got to strap it up. Florida in the building. You got to strap up, player. Because you know all year round, New York in the building, you know all year round, they on the come up. Now the women, they get mad, they jump in my DM, cuss me out. Why you schooling these fools? Hey, baby, was I saying something when Mary J was kicking our back in for many moons? Mary J, hey, we took a harsh beating from Mary J. That affected our livelihood. She was man bashing for decades. We got New Orleans in here, you heard me. Noya, got Maryland, whole DMV. Ain't no such thing as forcing marriage. That's a lie, McFly. That's a cold lie. They get married for all the wrong reasons, majority of a monetary gain. Ask them, they'll tell you. Some will tell you in the beginning, some will keep it real like I do, or some gonna tell you when they break up and divorce. Chicago in here. Y'all can join the live, we can speak about it. Those that agree and those that disagree, we can speak on it. Because I know everybody that's going to tap in, I need a choosing fee to be with me. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, please. Some going to keep it 100. Some going to lie. Jersey in here. Roll call must go on. We got Jersey, Maryland, South Florida, Chicago. Who else we got in there? But they jumping on old Tristan Thompson again, you know, because he supposed to knocked up a side chick. So once again, to the athletes and entertainers, y'all are come-ups. You have to know that. They tripping on Deion Sanders for bringing Brittany Renner to his class of kids that he coached. He putting them on game. So I'm trying to tell you, we need some help around here because a lot of y'all making a lot of foolish decisions. And then the kids suffer because they come up babies. You know what I'm saying? They come up babies, man. And that's not fair because I read what was said. It was like, hey, baby, take this 75K, get that, go on to the chop shop, you know what I'm saying, and do what you do. Because I ain't going to be with you He was only trying to have a little fun with no strings attached. But all that's out the window, player, when you don't grab the necessary protection for yourself. Because you know you to come up. Half of them wouldn't even look y'all way if y'all wasn't in sports and entertainment. They love that clout. They want the fame. They want to be a basketball wife and a celebrity girlfriend and all that old drag. So the players, y'all got to step your game up. Don't fall for the old okie doke. You know? Like I say, I get a harsh whipping in my DM. The girls, why you keep putting them up on game? Baby, because it affects the population. That's why. It affects the population. Because now, it's a lot of fatherless childs running around here because they was made under the wrong pretense. That's why. So I want to help with that situation. I don't want these kids feeling like, you know, they growing up without a father, meaning that they going to feel like they not loved in some situations because you, on the other hand, was trying to trap his pockets or, you know, get some free money for 18 years. It's ridiculous. Why parents hate their own kids. I got the slightest idea because I love mine. And the grandkids too. I love them all. Unconditionally. Each one teach one. Knowledge the real riches. Yeah, knowledge the real riches. You know, so it go on both behalves. I would want the young ladies to stop doing that. Just looking at us for monetary gain. I'm a man, so I'm going to speak on it from a man perspective. You know? And I'm not going to let my little homies crash out because they not getting the game that they need. They figuring they breaking and entering, robbing and stealing and doing everything they got to do to try to please the woman. And the women ain't stepping up to the plate and saying, hey, y'all, hey, how you get your money? Y'all can ask questions about anything else. You can ask for some money. You can ask for some money, can't you? So ask him to get a job. Tell him you'll like him and love him that way. But instead, as long as he bringing you purses or take you out on dinner dates, breakfast dates.
Why you going in?
Yeah, because I got to. That's why.
Hold on.
Yeah, live from New York. Let the people know where you're checking in from. BK all day. Let them know. Let them know. We'll get a brother in here too. We're gonna get both point of views.
Jojo.
Let's go, Clout. Let the people know
What's up, man? What's the word, King?
I want you to let them know where you tapping in from.
You know where I'm tapping in from. Heavy on the conglomerate, #1. I'm
No
tapping in
doubt.
from Brooklyn, New York, Marcy Houses. We outside. What we doing?
We out here.
That
so
part.
Look, as a brother,
Hey.
How do you,
What's up, Joe?
How you feeling, sister?
How do you want your approach to be? I'm saying you might want to pay. I mean, not want to pay to play, but you just want to be with a lady, enjoy the time, the intimacy, and all that. Do you feel like it should be at a cost?
No. Because I'm worth something too, and I ain't charging you.
You did what you said. That's cold.
But
huh?
Ain't no but, ain't no gray area. It can't be a but if we both human. Ain't no bigger worth
Jojo,
than
you and I spoke plenty of times, and you know, my thing is this. Men also use their money to get women.
Oh, some do.
Okay, yeah, some men, not all. They use their money to get women, and they use it in manipulative ways. So women, some, not all, react to it.
No, let me tell you something. There's no, I mean, you're not saying nothing wrong. Like, because if I hop out with a knot and get a pack of gum with $100 bill wrapped up like this just to get a pack of Big Red, I did that just so the honeys could see it. Because ain't no reason why I just want a pack of gum with a wad of money.
Hey, but you got to keep in mind. You got to keep in mind. She bit the bait. She caught the bait. Right. So therefore, he know what he dealing with. Because once he upped the gapple, And now she like, oh, hey, he's so cute and handsome all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
But
Now
it's true. But I think it's both.
Hold
I see
on.
a lot of. I
I
do.
can't,
Listen to me.
I
Hear me.
can't never get one word out when you on here.
I don't care, Joe.
Damn. So I can never get a word out. So let me finish my
Go
story.
ahead, Joe.
So I say, some are forced into marriage because you do have different backgrounds of the people. You might have the man that was born with both parents. So even though he met a pay-to-play girl and was not he was not safe with him having this intimacy. Now he got to take all that comes with that because she basically just gonna keep doing this, watch until he cut the water off because he wanted to pay to play, but he didn't protect himself. Now it's a baby gonna come from it, and she feel like, okay, that bankroll you pulled out, now I'm gonna get some of it through the government. You see what I'm saying? So because he set himself up for that, he got to deal with it. So I say a forced marriage, because now he like, I don't want to feel like a sucker, or she's finna just play me for a bankroll for 18 years, or in some cases 20, 21 years. I'm gonna go ahead and propose to her and try to marry her. Now he really looking like a clown because she done everything for everybody that put out the temple. You see what I'm saying?
That's why I'm a cold motherfucker.
So now he gonna try to marry her and change her dynamics of thinking and her ways of thinking, so he don't look like a fool, but he already
because you already damaged the goods on yourself.
But
so that's why I said it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
Double-edged sword.
That's why I'm saying you forced into marriages, or now because you know it's a lot, it's a 50-50 pay to play type of girl, and it's 50% a hard working woman. So you really ain't know which one you get. So
from
now,
my observation, though, Joe, from what I've seen, because I'm a Pisces nigga.
To go to the monogamy, you know what I'm saying? When in reality, in your heart, that's not what you want to do. If you're a young athlete or entertainer, I'm gonna speak on those guys because those the ones that really get mistreated the most, right?
Yeah,
and
that's a
lot
fact.
of
We don't get no love.
They not offering their pocket to the woman. He just chose that profession and it's profitable. You see what I'm saying? So she on the outside looking like that's my meal ticket, that's my way out. So I'm gonna wear whatever to get his attention, and I'm gonna try to get him. You know what I'm saying? So I can live off that. So now he, but he don't want that. So we have to have these kind of conversations. I definitely do because once again, I got 77% male followers. I don't want them crashing out. So now, from one perspective, you take the flow because I know you're gonna take it forever. So go ahead.
I would love to hear what she got to say.
Oh,
what
you
I
got
gotta say
She
is
been
this.
patient too.
What I gotta say is this. If you a sucker, you a sucker. I'm gonna keep it straightforward. If you a sucker, you a sucker. And if you using your money because you an athlete and because you that dude and you think you could get her, you going to attract. You attract what you put out. The energy you put out in the universe is what you attract. Most of these ball players, not all, what they run after? The baddies. What you think the baddies come with? You think they doing their body and looking beautiful to just look beautiful? They trying to find a bait. Just like how you got your money for the bait to find a chick to like you, she got her beauty as a bait. So you
be the sucker.
Whoever gets the sucker move on them, it's on them. A man, if you're looking for a queen, if you're looking for a good woman, stop looking at this part and go see if she's a good woman. I have a son. I talk to my son. I let him know, don't look at the superficial shit. Woman, I'm a woman. And if I know I got an asset that I know will attract the dude that I want, I'm going to use it. And if I know you that type of dude that like big titties, fat ass, and cute, you the sucker I'm going to go after. So you can't blame the woman because you the sucker.
No, I can't. I won't, because you should know better. But what I'm going to say is this, though. Two wrongs don't make it right. Like, if you praying, you praying. If y'all both praying, y'all deserve each other like a motherfucker. You understand? Like, I would never put myself in no compromising situations like that on God. Why? For 3 reasons, right? 1, nothing healthy ever comes out of that situation.
That's it.
It's always better at the end of that. You felt like they used you for some shit. Shit get turned back. She done threw some shit in your head. Well, fuck you. She got a body. She got the bag out your ass anyway, so she can split. Because wherever she gonna go, she gonna get it. But one thing about women, right? I'm not stupid. Men don't have no publicized loud worth like women do. It's a big stigma on women's worth. Niggas gotta scream a little louder for the niggas and the bitches in the back, due to the fact that we are prone to just hold it all down. Masculine gotta keep it sturdy. So we not supposed to have feelings. We not like, to women, men are not humans. They're men.
I don't believe that.
Hold on, wait. Not to all women. Let me explain it. Let me rephrase that. To majority of the women that do act like that, men are not human. They're men. Women, they're assets off the rip. Niggas gonna like it if you're not gay. That's not a nigga's fault for appreciating something nice and knowing his work.
Stop appreciating these type of women. They have a motive. Just
not
like
all
how
of
you
them.
have the
not
dudes.
all of
Not
them.
all.
I can't agree with
y'all
that.
keep putting y'all put y'all dick in these women without no condom, knowing she known in wherever area she's in. If she's in a strip club a lot, is she a video vixen, and she's on Instagram a lot, if she doesn't have a 9 to 5, and I'm not judging anybody, just hear me out. If she's just giving you the look of a fucking chick that's gonna take your soul and take your bread or violate you, why y'all fuck them without condom? Why y'all wife these women up? Y'all gotta stop doing that. I see a lot of our young ball players, first thing they do is run for the baddie, the light skin. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with dating any color, but what I'm simply saying is that because you feel your packet is higher, y'all try to go for standards that y'all wouldn't go for if y'all was broke. And now you get game and hurt by these women. These women are praised. They have a thing that they do. They know what they're going after. And you, the victim that fall for these women.
Now hold on, because that's for certain cities. You know what I'm saying? Because in New York, y'all the melting pot. So you can get a baddie in the projects. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So, in LA, you can get your half breeds all day long.
Double-edged sword, though.
In LA. In Chicago, you play them suburbs, you can get the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? So now you're going to get a difference of opinion, because a lot of girls is still their mother's child in their minds, because they've been living off their parents for 21 years in some cases, right? A lot of them. So let me see. Here's
probably got a phone call.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I had to dub that real quick. This conversation is it. I ain't fuck that call. Yeah.
So so now the girl in the suburbs, probably came from a 2-parent household, and she got different. She see her mother go to work, she see her father come to work, and she see the nice house they live in, she see the car, she see that. So just off natural instinct, when she do go out to meet somebody, she can see that her first choice could be a hard-working man like her father. You see what I'm saying? And then when it's a young man, he can see that, okay, I'm gonna go meet the woman that's like my hard-working mother. And that's why girls will say, y'all very needy, y'all want all this and that. Yeah, because we was raised by a mama from the womb to 21 years old until when we got out of our house. So now it's friction, because you come in looking for the woman with your mother tendencies, and she's stiff-arming you. And you're like, well, you supposed to be embracing me and giving me what I think I'm supposed to get out from a woman, and instead you done put a $ sign attached to it. So now it's like, oh, you can have 2, 3 women if you want, as long as you can play. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever if it's monetary value attached to it. So Some would trick you. Some got jobs. There's a lot of women got jobs and still had that mentality that I'm gonna drain this dude bankroll.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That's the ultimate overplay right there. Yeah, I gotta go to work every day. So her first thing come to her mind, I'm saving all my mind and spending his.
But I never got how a chick could be broke. I never got that. I
What you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you nuts?
What you mean? I'm broke.
That's what it sounds like, Toots. I ain't saying in Spanish. I don't see how women can be broke. Because one thing's for sure. Wait.
Right now,
Wait. One thing's for sure, two things for certain, mama. Right? I always tell my sister, and I told my daughter that. Don't be in no nigga face for air and water. That's number one. I bust my ass. You understand? I bust my ass. I'm setting the tone fast. I can't fathom that you don't even have, like, as long as you're presentable, you don't gotta be the most vixen looking woman in America. As long as you have personality, sex appeal, and conversation, and you're decent and you keep yourself up to par. I'm talking hell nails, all that shit, and you're clean. You don't gotta have a crazy $100 joints. As long as you're sturdy and you keep yourself neat, you can sit at any event, venue, anywhere and play possum. And somebody's gonna come holler immediately. And trick.
I can't disagree with that. I agree with that.
Without boning.
I agree, because I'm on that type
they
of
like
time.
the
You ain't
ambiance
boning
of
me,
women.
but I can sit at any table.
Just for the ambiance of women.
But see, you know now,
for the combo.
You know now they got the sugar baby sites, and you know they got these type of sites to where it's that dating sites. They just want one of them high girls that's with the makeovers, and they want to go on dinner dates with them. They want, you know, they want to have some eye candy on the side of them. I just use those terms, right? So, but the young woman, you know what site that you're on to where these guys that's looking for your kind. So it's kind of like, if that's the route you're going,
why you don't exercise that site when you have a field of motherfuckers to play with? Why prey on niggas that go to work and think that you like them like that?
So just stay, you know what I'm saying, stay in there. I think his thing clicked out. So, you know, just stay in that lane, because you're gonna bring that to the heart, to the working class man that can't afford the things that the athlete can afford, or the entertainer that can afford. You see what I'm saying? It's like, once again, it's forcing people like the young woman that might want to live above her means, right? She know that it's a certain class of guys, because America is brought up on classism. Well, around the world is brought up on classism. So now you going in here looking for this guy, you know, and he's showcasing what he got. He's showcasing his jewelry, his cars, and the style of the way that he dressed. Now you want to see how he living. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them first conversations is, you know, what you willing to do for me. And this guy can get offended by that, because just because he got a nice job and he can afford the things that he's coming with, that don't mean you supposed to just, you know what I'm saying, go and ask him no question like that. That's disrespectful. So I be looking at where the manners at with these people. You know what I'm saying? Where's the manners? Because who raised them? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, women wouldn't like that if a guy say, hey, me and my baby mama just fell out, so I'm gonna leave her the apartment, or I'm gonna leave her the car, and I want to be with you, so I'm gonna move in your spot for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat up your food. Basically, let the roles reverse. How often do you think that can happen?
Well, the reason why that cannot happen is because everyone has a role. The reason it can't happen is because everyone has a role. Meaning, yes, the man is the provider and the protector. So a woman will always tend to go towards a man if she don't have.
I want to stop you with that. Who said that? Whether this man
It's in the Bible, sir.
Okay, so what if you don't read the Bible? What if you not?
If you don't, it's just the makeup of a man.
Says
I'm
who?
a man. All right, so let me tell you this.
So basically, you telling me that the Bible said
it's not even just the Bible. I'm gonna say this: if I come across a man and I'm entertaining a man and I open my legs to that man, I want to be able to be submissive to that man. Meaning, for me to be submissive, I gotta feel protected from that man. You're stronger than me, so I need to know if let's switch role. Let's do it this way then. I'm dating you. I'm going out with you. We're seeing each other on a serious level. We're fucking. There's no way I am going to be submissive if I don't know you could protect me. If I don't know that you're going to be the man that I want. So
we're not gonna play the word game. We're not gonna play protecting me. We gonna call it spade a spade. Protecting you is what? When we walking down the street.
Protect could be, but protect goes to provide, and it's vice versa.
Can I get one word out? Could I say what I want to say, man? Damn. So protecting you. If you tell me I'm gonna deal with you, if you can protect me. So you know what? I'm gonna start doing some push-ups, right? I'm gonna start doing some push-ups and some pull-ups because you said hold on. So you said protect you. So I'm thinking that you're saying when we walking down the street, I'm presentable enough to where a guy not about to try to take your purse or disrespect you in my presence. And now that's what I can consider protecting you.
That is protecting.
So protecting you is not the right word to use. That's when you're misleading the mind and misleading the person.
I'm giving you two though.
Hold on. So say what it is. If I'm gonna lay down and give you my legs over my legs, you gonna pay me. Why you can't never be honest? I love you because you like to dance and tap dance. But I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you today.
No, Jojo. What I'm saying is that it's protect and provide.
So what's protect? Okay, protect.
Protecting is what you said.
Okay.
Provide. You're the man of the household. You're supposed to provide. You are the one that go out and get the lamb. If we didn't have money, let's say we didn't have monetary things, right? And you are the provider. You're the one that's going to go kill some bears and cows and goats, and you provide those things. I now, as your wife, is the one that clean and cut up that and make a meal and create a home for you.
So you think it's no women hunters or something? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I can't do what you could do, sir.
That's not true.
I don't have the strength of you.
You can. If that's what you can, if that's what you choose to do. If you got a knife and we going hunting, the same strength I can use to cut this bear or whatever, you can do the same thing.
No, you're stronger than me, sir.
Hold on. In the motherland, you see these wives walking around, some with 2, 3 kids on their back and their food on the top of their head.
You're physically stronger than me.
See, so this is what I say. You can't just tell me anything because I've seen it around the world. So that's some Americanized thinking. That's this Americanized Bible and all that, and they taking that and run with that. Even with history, they say it's his story. We have to find out who was him. Who was he? You know what I'm saying? That wrote these. Who was these with these words? And we do know that whatever was in that Bible was to keep us oppressed. It wasn't to help us.
Okay, but physically, you're physically stronger than me. That is why you are the man.
How strong do you got to be to catch a fish? So knock it off. So this is what I'm saying. If the motives be, we eat every day, so we got to hunt. That means you get the berries and the fruits from the tree. Okay, you can take that. And if I got to go out and hunt, cool. But if we got enough time in the day where we both can be going hunting together and preparing,
that's fine.
We got more for the week, right? Okay. So we got to stop giving that cushion of you go out and take all the risk and try to get all the money while we just gonna sit in this house.
So who's gonna make your home? Who nurture the children? Are you doing that part?
No, the kids can come too. You gotta go. You gotta think outside the box. When you over out the country, them kids is the ones that's bringing the food. The parents is the ones that's sitting in the house because they're youthful and they're younger. They climb the trees getting the coconuts. So it's like it's an Americanized thing that we dealing with. That's not going on around the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, I go when I'm out the country, I'm seeing these kids climbing the trees, they getting the coconuts, the pineapples, the bananas. The children is doing this.
I'ma say this.
And they walking around with machetes. Huh?
I'ma say this. I wasn't born in this country. I was born in Jamaica.
So you know better.
And when I was a child, my dad got 8 kids, 4 girls, 4 boys, triplets and twins. My father has always been the provider of our family. My father has always been the one that bring the bacon home. But my mother was the nurturer. She also worked. Don't get it twisted. My mother's a nurse. But my mother was the nurturer of the family. So whatever money my father put in the household, my mom knew how to double that money and made it work and take care of all of us. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, but everybody gonna have their ways of maneuvering and making something work. That's just like we use the rapper, for instance. If Gucci Mane was supposed to leave Keisha Q $1 million, when he came home, she made it $3 million. So, and from that, he decides and say, okay, with her qualities or whatever, plus what she did, if I'm gonna marry somebody, it's gonna be her. So he didn't feel like she didn't make him feel that she needed his $1 million. I don't even know if she asked him for it. He trusted her enough because he seen her doing her own. I don't know their situation. I'm just hypothetically speaking. But he see that she doing her own thing and she bringing something to the table too. It's like today, a lot of women feel like they not supposed to bring nothing to the table but sex. That's it.
I agree with you there. The time that we're living in.
Look, how many, you see what be going viral? Somebody just posted something where the woman was saying, but look, it still be a motive to it, but it was a good gesture. The woman gave the brother $10,000 to start a trucking company, right? But in the caption of it, she said, I think it was to the extent, I'm going to give him this $10,000 so he can be able to take care of us the way we want to be taken care of. So once again, it was a smart hustle and investment for her. It's women that'll come to guys that they feel that's doing well, and they say, hey, I don't want no romantic relationship or nothing with you like that. I just feel like, because they on the outside looking in, pocket watching, I feel like I want to go and start this makeup class, but I need the startup money. They never once saying, could you loan this to me or whatever? You know, it just be give. Can you give me the money that I need?
It depends on the demographic of women you're talking about. Because most of the women that I know, they're not like that. Most of the women I know, they are on their 3rd and 4th degrees and they're making 6 figures. And the women that I know, the women that are in my family, I could only speak on the circle I'm in. The circle I'm in, the women are not like that. And if they find a man that is financially lower than them, what they do is push these men to be on their level and better. You understand what I'm saying? I was with a man that made less than me. The first thing that I did, I said, babe, you got to go back to school and get a degree. You understand what I'm saying? And I encouraged him. I did his homework with him. I pushed him to do it. By the time he was finished, he was making more money than me.
But you know, if we tell that to some women, we degrade them when we say that. If we tell them, hey, baby, you know, I ain't your come up. You know what I'm saying? I like you for you, but I don't like your way of thinking, and I don't like the fact that you want to sit here and think that I'm just going to go out here and make all the money and come back.
Y'all going after the pretty face and the fat ass and the big titty type of chick. Y'all are not dealing with regular. It's a percentage of women that are regular out here that is not on that stupid shit. And I speak for them.
Where they at?
They here. You're not attracted to them. You're not attracted to them, JoJo.
I'm gonna say this so loud and clear. I'm definitely not speaking on my behalf.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, it would never happen with me. Like I'm not going to.
I know it won't happen with you.
I'm speaking on the behalf of the young brothers that just keep getting misused and abused for their bankroll. That's who I'm speaking up for.
It's beautiful women out here. It's a percentage of women out here that I personally know and some that follows me that are really good women out here that are not on that stupid shit, got their own bread, and just looking for a man to hug them, to take them out to dinner, to hang out with them, to have a conversation. The brothers are not looking at them. They're not. You understand what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. A guy, he went to grammar school, high school, college ball, and now he going into the NBA, right?
Okay.
Grammar school or high school, he wasn't popular. He didn't have no girls. When he got in college and they seen the potential of him, few of the girls gonna gravitate to him, right? Because they see he have potential. And this is something my mama always taught me. She said, if you don't have nothing else in this world, you got potential. Now, what you do with it, that's on you. You see what I'm saying? That's what my mama, how she raised me. Don't be no sucker for love. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she love and like you for you and not what you could do for her financially. Like I was taught this young, you know, her money spend like your money spend. This is what my grandma and mother teaching me. She's saying like, and if you can take her to the movies and you picked her up in your car, then that means she needed to pay for the popcorn and all that. If she can't do that, you with the wrong one. So they saying stuff like this to me, right? So I'm like, damn, okay. But then some people ego feel like, man, I got the money. She ain't got to do nothing for me. Like basically, but hold on. But see, basically, the woman ain't got to do nothing for me. But whatever it is I choose, I need her to do for me. See, that be the thing too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, now to go back to the young brother that's in college now, he on his way to the NBA. Boom. The girl that sees his potential, because she doing her due diligence, trust and believe that. She ain't just being no airhead and looking at him and liking him for them. She like, oh, he got potential. She asking a few coaches or her brother and them, check his background. Do he play good? I know this for a fact that this would be done. Check his background. What's his stats? What you think he'll make if he hit the league? And then you be using the girls, a lot of them that you see at the basketball games, or whether, you know, they'll tell you they educate themselves on all sports because they know that men are into sports. So how do I make him feel more appealing to me is by talking his language. He likes sports. I'm going to let him know, oh, yeah, we're going to go back and forth. And a lot of guys like girls like that. You know, they feel like that's their homie. They love her and they friend. Now, the women that's like that, it can be 50-50 chance she like him for him and 50-50 chance it's still a monetary gain. So I guess you really just can't get around that. You know, now the guy hit to the NBA, and I'm getting to the point that he wasn't popular. He didn't have all these girls. So now he gets to the NBA. His DM is on overload. Everywhere he go, the women throwing themselves at him. He has to have discipline. You know what I'm saying? What happens is, it's true. Everybody wants something they never had. So if he never had a threesome, if he never had 2-3 girls at a time, if he never been able to just pick this one and that one, do what he want to do with them and keep it moving, he's going to learn that. That's what he's going to want to do. But see, now you got to understand that that's the trap right there, because they know this about you already. They know you. Okay, we're going to say like, and the women be smarter, because we just say, Layla Ali. Soon as she, you know, she had a husband or whatever. So even with only people that probably was trying to date and scene for a minute was the Williams sisters. You know what I'm saying? They might try to, you know, date this one, date that one, you know, why they were so successful, because they probably don't want to be how the guys be. Like, we got all this money. Who really like us for us? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a struggle that I think anybody that's in the public eye. Listen, I'm on a show and I'm not even nothing clear of big yet. I'll say yet, because more to come. And just by me dating, I'm simple in New York. Just by me dating, I've come across men that are so hyped because of the show that I'm on that they're dating for the clout. So imagine, I see my celebrity friends and I see how they struggle. I see how they struggle to find, you know, a regular dude to like them for them. The only thing I would say is find people that are in your lane. Find people that are like you. That's my advice to a young NBA player, ball player, because those people are not going to see but a come up. So date people, you know, date your coach, not your coach, because they be putting them, let me not go there. I was going to blow something up, but I ain't going to say nothing. But find people that are from your same class. You get what I'm saying to you? Stop dating these girls because you see them looking good on the strip pole. Stop running after what you see your lust is chasing, and find somebody that have some type of morals. See if she got parents in her life. See if she has an agenda to be, you know, great. If she's going to school, if she's doing something to better herself. Look at those qualities and stop looking at the fat ass and the titties. Sometimes I don't feel sorry for these young boys because y'all see it happen to the ones before y'all, and y'all still go do the same dumb shit. You understand what I'm saying? Stop chasing. Why are y'all dating the same woman that done date this ball player and date? Why are y'all dating her? So y'all got to look at what y'all choose, you know, for yourself. A lot of these men don't pay attention to what they're doing. So I put blame on both. It's the woman that's out here that's preying on these men, and she's not a victim, and he's not a victim. He's not a victim. The reason why is because it's right in front of him. He's seen it happen to most of his favorite ball players. Why the fuck are you out here doing it? Y'all get y'all money, go invest y'all money. Stop doing the stupid shit and find you a woman that is going to educate and better her own self so she could help build your brand. And y'all build each other. But y'all keep chasing foolery. So y'all get what y'all chase. Get what you chase. I stay in my lane. I date in my lane. And again, I'm not sitting here trying to act like I'm some big ass celebrity. No, but I know where I'm going, and where I'm going is great for me. So I'm not dating a man that I know is so hype off of the life. You get what I'm saying to you? I don't want that. I want somebody that's already understand what I'm doing and could help build towards what I'm doing, not for the clout chasing. And a lot of y'all fall for these women. They do. Date in your lane. Go find you one of your ball player friend that got a daughter. You understand? Both of y'all ain't got nothing to lose because y'all both got some. You understand what I'm saying to you? But they keep dating these fast girls and then get mad. Don't get mad. Why y'all having sex unprotected? Why y'all putting y'all dick? If I know I'm a fucking $35 million is on my head. I'm a ball player and I'm making this type of money as a young black man in America. Black man at that. Why am I putting my dick in a woman unprotected that I barely know?
Yeah,
that is self-inflicted.
A lot of them got a spit started to get it together. It'd be a desert. It'd be a desert. So if you run into that desert player, you already know that's your sign to get out of it anyway. And you shouldn't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? You got a spit started to get it going. You know what I'm saying?
Why? If you know you got money in the bank and you know you got a fucking mortgage, that is ridiculous. Because most of them, when they get their money right away, they run and buy all these shit that they know they got to work harder to maintain. You know you got this family that you got to take care of. What, now you go have a baby your first fucking year. This dude in this car.
So yeah, basically, moral of the story, just learn from other mistakes. They just got to learn from others' mistakes. You know, you don't want to be the Ray Caruths, you know what I'm saying? And now with this situation with Tristan Thompson, the guys y'all don't want to be like. Learn from their mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Learn from their mistake. Y'all know y'all got to maintain your family member. Y'all know y'all got to try to. It's so much that happened to an 18-year-old. I've been in this industry, the music industry, from I'm 19. It is so much that happened to the mind when money, they bank account, they look at their first $1 million in their bank account. You know how much, I spoke to one of my friends recently, and I'm not going to mention his name. He's an artist. And he said the first $1 million that he got in his bank account, he said his mind had to stay focused on keeping to bring it added up. Do you know the capacity of somebody that's coming from a impoverished area that now have $1 million in their bank account, their first $1 million, and they got to keep it at that number and try to add more to it? It is too much for you to maintain. And now you out here living reckless.
But see, not only that, you got to realize, and then the government taking half of that or a large percentage. So now you gotta suffer with thinking that damn, you know what I'm saying, you getting pimped by the government. Cause now this state money, you know what I'm saying, you just did the physical work. You get paid from your service, and now you telling me I gotta give you some of that? Come on, bro. Like, you
So
know,
you dealing with that, then you dealing with your mama might call you because she need a car, she need a house, and you want to put your mama in a house because your mama, you know, is your mama. You want to put her in a house, but here you go fuck Keisha and got her pregnant, and she talking about child support. Here you go fuck another one and got her pregnant. And now it's so, to the young men that are out here making these impulsive, stupid ass decisions, learn from the ones that did it before you. Be smart, get an accountant, stop trying to be the rappers. If you a ball player, stop trying to be like everybody else and build your brand. Go listen to Shaq. Go read Kobe's book. Do something instead of doing dumb shit and blaming it on women. Because at the end of the day, everybody's going to go after the easiest bait. Period.
Yeah, that's true too. Well, we're gonna end it on that note, Pete. You got your call. We're gonna end it off that note.
Yes. It was great talking to you though. I'm out here doing a food drive.
Congratulations. Keep up the great work.
All right, Joe. Later.